There we go.
Oh, how beautiful.
Okay, so can you read the English?
Oh, I hope so. Alexander Olshanetsky and Jacob Jacobs wrote Mannstettle Belts, My Little Town Belts, for the Yiddish play Das Lied von der Ghetto, The Song of the Ghetto, about the world-famous singer, I guess, Isa Kramer, who was from Belts. The Belts in the song refers to the town of Balti in Bessarabia, which is now part of Moldova. She sang opera in Italy, then
Oops. I might have muted you by accident.
what did I do? Oy vey. You want me to reread anything?
No, just keep going from the belts in the song.
The Belts in the song refers to the town of Balti in Bessarabia, or Bessarabia, which is now part of Moldova. I'm getting a echo.
Yeah,
Sag
somebody else
Menschen
is
nicht,
on.
nicht stumpen dein Mikrofon und es
Mein microphone?
Problem.
Yeah.
She sang opera in Italy, then returned to Russia to sing with the Imperial Opera of Petrograd. She also performed Yiddish folk songs in concert halls. I don't know why it says she when it's very interesting. Whoever is not
Yeah,
speaking, please mute.
this background noise is coming from
It's coming
somebody else
from
having
Golda.
their. Okay, let's see if I can mute her.
Golda, please mute.
I mute her. I muted her.
Dank.
Okay.
Soll ich weitergehen?
Yeah.
Marcia Euscher and Florence Weiss sang the song in the 1937 film Den Cousins.
Zindel.
Oh, I don't see. The Cantor's Little Boy. The song was performed and recorded innumerable times. But like another nostalgic theater song from the 1930s that we have heard, Voice das Geselle.
Excellent.
I'm being corrected here. Das Geselle. The song Belts took on a whole other meaning during and after the Korban.
Okay, let's thank you, Janet. Anne Frank, can you continue?
Yes, during the war, thousands of Jewish refugees were permitted to live in Uzbekistan. The comedians Dizgin and Shmucher were sometimes allowed to entertain them with their routines, and they received an enthusiastic ovation wherever they sang. Mein Städte Bell, wherever they sang Mein Städte Bell. Herman Tobe, a writer, poet, and journalist from Lodz, who had escaped to the USSR, recalled that a Bessarabian refugee in a Soviet labor camp in 1941 sang the song at a makeshift Seder, and everyone burst into tears. Is there more? The early recording was sung by Seymour Rexford. Note he repeats one of the verses. Maurice has included a verse from other versions that he does not.
Okay, so Beverly, Dave wants to read?
No, not today. We didn't have a chance.
Okay, okay, good. Henrietta, can you start?
Bells, mein Städtele Bells. Mein Heimelevi, ich habe meine kinderische Jahren verbracht. Seid ihr einmal sind ihr einmal gewesen in Bels. Mein Heimele Bels, die ich hab mit die kinderlich dort gelacht. Bels, my little city, Bels, my little home where I spent my childhood years. Sind ich einmal once upon a time?
Oh,
No.
have you ever been?
Have you ever?
Have
Have you
been-
ever been in Belts?
It was once spelled. My little home where I spent my childhood years.
No, where I used to laugh with my children. Maurice,
Dort-
would you like?
Ilah.
When I
Yes,
used
where
to
I used
laugh
to
with my
laugh
children.
with the children.
Maurice, do you want to do it from the beginning?
Sure, Belts, my little town, Belts, my little home where I spent my childhood years. Zenti amol gewein in Belts. Have you ever been to Belts? My little home, Belts, where I used to laugh with the children.
Thank you.
Sure.
Isabel, go.
Jeden Shabbos pfleg ich laufen dort mit dem
To run there.
mit dem Chumash galach galech
Gleich.
gleich sitzen unter dem kleinen Bämele.
Under a little tree.
Mhm.
Keine.
Lernen bei dem Teich.
Learning by the river.
Guys,
Really?
let Isabel try and do it. Only if she cannot, we will do it for her, okay?
Mhm. Bells, mein Städtele Bells, mein Hemele, wo ich hab hat die schöne Chlumas, Chalumas,
Alone dreams.
ja, Sach.
Okay. Can
Okay.
you translate it, Isabel? Try.
So every Shabbos,
I used to run there.
okay, leg ich laufen dort. Okay, I used to run there mit dem hummus. I can't do this one. This
With the
phrase.
Okay. Maurice, can you do it for her?
Sure. So Chumash is the 5 books of Moses.
Right.
It's the basic Torah. So he used to run with his book of the 5 books of Moses to sit under the little tree and to study that book by the river.
By the river.
Belts, my little town Belts, my little home, where I had many beautiful dreams.
Okay, let's continue. Sergio, I saw that you joined us. Welcome. Can you read it?
I tried.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah, you go.
Okay. Ich will euch erzählen geschwind, ich will ihr sollt wissen, alles sind. Wie es seht euch das Stiebele, was ot amol geglanzt, und sie es blit noch das Beimele, was sich ob verpflanzt. The challenge is the English now.
Okay.
I will tell you blind, geschwind.
Quickly.
Fast.
What do you
Right
say?
Right
Quickly.
away.
Geschwind?
It's quickly, fast.
Quickly. I
Right
will
away.
tell you quickly. Ich will, ihr sollt wissen, alles hat Sinn. You would know everything.
Right away.
How it looks, the little house. As in the past, shined.
Das hat er auch geglänzt. It used to shine.
Und sie es blieb noch das Beimele. And if still is alive, the tree, the small tree that sometime I
That I planted.
verpflanzt, planted, that some time ago I planted.
Good, good, Sergio. Maurice, do you want
Thank
to
you.
add anything?
Just bleed und sie es bleed noch das Bämele. If it still blooms,
Right.
sie
Blooms.
es bleed noch das, if it still blooms.
Okay. Okay, let's continue. Bella, can you read?
Der Stiebel ist alt, verwachsen mit Morgen und Groß. Der alte Dach zerfallen, in Fenster kein Glas. Der Gannig ist krumm, zerbrochen de Wand. Du wollst das schon mehr, du wollst das schon sicher wieder nicht erkennt.
Good. Can you translate it now, please?
Who do you want talking to?
You can translate it, please? To translate it into English. Can you?
Me, Bella?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. The house is old, grown over with moss and grass. The roof, the old roof, has fallen in. What?
Yes, go on, good.
In Fenster kein Glas, in the windows, there's no glass. The chimney is crooked.
No, the Ganik is a porch, I think.
Ganik is a porch.
Porch.
Okay. Der Ganik is krim. Zerbrochen de Wand, the walls are broken. You would never recognize it.
Zerboigen is not broken. Zerboigen is their Maurice.
Bent over.
Bended. Yes. Bended. Yes. Maurice, do you have
Broken
anything
is
to?
broken.
What is groom?
No. Crooked.
Groom.
It's crooked.
The porch is crooked. The
Crooked.
walls are bent. It's a Beugen event. Okay.
Okay, so let's go on.
The rest is just repetition.
It's just, it's the same. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's listen to it once again.
There should be one.
Mein Städtele Welt, meine Heimele, wie ich hab meine kindrische Jür verbracht. Sind ihr amul gewesen in Welt, meine Heimele Welt, meine Heimele, wie ich hab mit die Kinderle dort gelacht. Jeden Schabes pfleg ich laufen dort mit dem chemisch Kleid. Sitzen hinter dem kleinen Beimale, lernen bei dem Tag. Welt, mein Städtele Welt, meine Heimele, wie ich hab gehad, die schöne Chaloimis Assad. Ich will auch der Zeiten geschwind. Ich will, ihr sollt wissen, alles hat Sinn, wie es seht euch durch die Welt, wo's hat amul geglanzt, in wie es blieb, noch das Beimale, wo's ich auf Land. Mein Städtele Welt, meine Heimele Welt, wie ich hab meine kindrische Jugend verbracht. Oh, sind ihr amul gewesen, mein Städtele Welt, mein Heimele Welt, ich hab mit die Kinderlech dort gelacht. Jeden Schabes pfleg ich laufen dort mit dem chemisch Kleid. Sitzen hinter dem kleinen Beimale, lernen bei dem Tag. Mein Städtele Welt, meine Heimele Welt, meine Heimele, wie ich hab gehad, die schöne Chaloimes Assad.
Okay, guys. Okay. Anyone wants to add anything? To ask Maurice anything? To say anything about the song? No one?
I do.
Okay, Cookie, yeah.
First of all, when I sing it a little differently, and some words are different. I sing Zeit der. Is there a difference between Zeit and Zent, or it's the same thing? Zeit der amol gewenen Bills instead of Zent der.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Zentia or Zaitia, it's the
Want to make
same.
sure I'm not singing it
The
wrong.
same thing.
Also,
No.
I also don't sing the Chumash. I sing the Techina. The Techina, I think, is some kind of prayer book in case a woman sings a song, because I can't say Chumash because I can't study the Chumash. Have you heard the word Techina?
Yes, yes.
There is a
Yeah.
version with Tchina, but if it's a boy who was running to the river, he wouldn't be running with a Tchina.
Yeah,
And
the girl.
also, the fact
That's
that
why
he
I
uses, right, but also where he says he was lernen by dem Teich.
I say lane.
Lernen is to study the
No, I know.
Torah, the Talmud,
Right, so I
the
say
holy
lane.
books. So if it
So
would
I
be
say
Tchinis, he wouldn't be lernen the Tchinis. So for both reasons, you know.
No, I use Tchinis, but I say lanen.
Oh, Lenin, I see.
Lenin.
Right, okay, right. If it's a
So that's
girl,
how
if it's,
That's how I
sure,
do it. So when a girl
Okay.
sings,
that's fine, yeah.
Yeah, but Cookie, I don't think it makes much of a difference. It's really,
no, one is
it's
a
really
voice.
practically the same, so, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
thank
but-
you, Cookie. Steve,
Okay.
everyone is muted, so if you want to say anything, just unmute yourself.
Good plan.
Okay.
Ich habe eine Frage. Was ist der Unterschied zwischen Gich und Geschwinden? Wenn soll man nutzen ein oder andere?
I think they're pretty much synonymous.
Okay.
That was quick.
Okay, I have something
Is
I
a
want.
Porsche frage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rochelle, I see you.
Although this song is about belts, I know my father, who came from a little town called Punch, that the sentiment, I think, that's expressed in this song was one that was fairly universal, the longing for the old home.
Yeah,
Right, I
okay.
think there were- I think-
My father-in-law used to sing my shtetali yash.
Yash,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know, it's wherever you are from, wherever you come
Right.
from.
Yeah, ask people if they want to go back there.
Yeah, and
You know,
but unmute
it's
yourself,
nostalgia.
Anne, unmute yourself first.
I remember when I was a child, we spent a lot of time at the Catskill Mountains. And whenever they had entertainment, that song was always played. It was also played at every simcha that we went to. So I guess it was carried from Poland, from Europe, from Russia, wherever these people came from.
I hope
Yeah.
to
From
sing
the
it this
Catskills
Sunday.
to
I will
Uzbekistan.
be singing it this
Yeah, from
Sunday.
to the Catskills, that's right.
Catskills, absolutely.
Maurice, you think that someone missed Uzbekistan? Anyone wants to add anything?
Yeah, I'd love to sing. I'll be singing it Sunday,
Okay,
a little differently.
so, okay, if you don't have any other, you see, I'm on my iPad today, so it's really, I don't always see all of you. So you will forgive me if I don't answer immediately or if I don't see your hands up. So basically, if there are no more questions or comments, so let's go over to the story, please. So, Myra, please. Okay, so can someone just, in a few words, tell us what was before? Naomi, maybe you, Naomi.
Sorry, not me.
Okay.
I can't really follow the story. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying, but.
Okay, so you know what? I will ask, maybe Rafael will do it and try to follow Rafael, okay?
No, I can read, I can translate, but I don't know what, I can't give you an overview of the
No
story. I'm
problem.
sorry.
Don't worry about it. Rafael, can you give us a small summary of what's going on? Rafael? I know. Rafael, you don't hear me? Okay, he probably doesn't hear me.
It's in Vash Zimmer.
Okay, so do you know what? I'll do it. So we are talking about a person in Argentina, and he got elected to be president of a society, and he is well off and well thought of in his community, but he has this fear that people will know about his past, that they will know that his father was a thief, a horse thief. And during his youth, he used to be called, like a nickname, the son of a horse thief, and he could not stand it. And then he went to America, but not to the United States, where someone may recognize him. But he went to Argentina, where he was almost sure that no one will know him or his father. But anyway, he always has this fear that someone will come over and recognize him and know him from his day over back in the old home. So he thinks out a plan of writing and putting an advertisement in the newspaper and see if anyone knows him from his past days. And he puts the advertisement in the newspaper and he thinks what to do, what not to do, and so on. So finally he puts the advertisement and he gets a result. And I think that's where we stopped last time, yes? So
Meets the person.
So, okay, so let's start from 2. Okay, I see some people are eating, so I will call on you later on, okay? Luisa, can you start reading, Luisa?
Okay. Für sich gesehen a Jiden nicht kein Heuchen, aber a Festen mit a Ponym verharrte wird von Sonn, von Frost und von Wind. So he saw a Jew, not tall, but Festen, would it be heavy?
Yes, and not, yeah, like, yeah.
With a face, with hair, tanned from the sun, right?
Yes.
Von Frost und von Wind. So the face was kind of tanned by the sun, by the frost. I don't know what that would be.
Oh. Frost is frost.
Frost.
Okay. Okay. Very good. And from the wind. Agam die Haar auf dem Kopf sind schon gewesen gräulich. So also the hair on the head became gräulich, I don't know.
No, gräulich is gray, but
Oh.
Luisa, it's not also.
No.
Agam here is even though.
Okay, thank you. So even though the hair was already getting gray, haben die Augen geguckt jung und lebendig. His eyes looked young and lively. Hat dem Jeden doch jetzt gesehen zum ersten Mal im Leben und kann sich nicht ausstehen, für was hat ihm mit einmal der fühlt wie ein eigener Mensch. So he has seen this Jew for the first time in his life, and he cannot, I guess, figure out why he has him. I'm not so sure what this means exactly, but that mit einmal der fühlt wie ein eigener Mensch. What does it mean by that? He looked at him as if he was an eigenem from his own town, Mensch?
Close to him. Something very close.
Familiar, no? Familiar.
A familiar, a close, yeah.
Wie ein Stück Heim wollte vor ihm gestanden, as if a piece of his home would be standing beside him. Hat ihm wehgetan, für was kann sich mit ihm jetzt nicht freien, nor geht ihm entgegen mit Pachad. So hat ihm wehgetan. So is he asking himself? I'm not so sure.
No, it was painful for him.
Oh, Bay, okay. So it was painful to him why he cannot with him sort of relate to him mit frei, mit...
No, it's fine. Why he couldn't look, be happy with him, be
and so he
joyful with him.
have a good time with him or enjoy him.
Mhm.
But he's going close to him with fear.
Mhm.
The Yid had negerik afregeton. The Jew had negerik, I don't know.
Curiously.
Curiously?
Yes, to be
Asked
curious.
him.
Negerik is to be curious.
He curiously asked him a question.
Mhm. He asked him.
He asked him a question. Das bist du Belbel's son? Oh, so you're Belbel's son?
Mhm.
Jaime hat
Jaime.
sich, Jaime hat sich moide gegeben. So Jaime acknowledged that, right? Jo, ich bin das Chaim Belbel's Sohn. Yes, I am the son, I am Chaim, the son of Belbel's. Jaime Bark. That's his name, right?
That's his name. Okay, thank you, Luisa. Golda, would you go on?
Der Jid ist zu ihm zugegangen, nennte. The Jewish person went closer to him. Etwas dachte ich mir, als ich hab dich ja einmal gesehen bei deinen Taten in Stub. Something reminds me that I once saw you when I visited your father in his house. Seine Pflege einmal kommen von Dorf in Stadt rein, auf Jante pflege ich mich einmal zu deinen Taten reinhaken. Whenever I came to your town, for a Yiddish holiday, I always visited your father. I always...
Just a moment, Golda. Marsha asked, what does pachad mean? Pachad is to be afraid. Fear. Yes, it's fear. Guys, since I told you that I cannot see your hands here, but maybe, Myrev, maybe you can see their hands? If not, just ask because okay? If not, just ask because I cannot see your hands now.
I'll say something if I see them, but I have the gallery minimized so I can show
Okay, go on, Golda. Sorry about it.
No problem. Susanne aber schon sehr Sachen von dem weg. But many years have passed since that time. Lass mich noch euch dir gucken, in wem du bist geraten. I just want to take a look and see who you take after. In Taten, Zintik, in your father, very little. Mehr in der Mamen, you take after your mother mostly. Chayime hat sich der field mudna, but something seemed peculiar. Denn der Jid hat sich gleich zu ihm gewendet auf du. But something felt peculiar when the Jewish person suddenly referred to him as du, you, an unfamiliar term, that is. Aber es ist ihm ein bisschen leichter geworden auf den Herzen, but it was a little easier in his heart. Denn hat von ihm gehört, als sehr wenig ähnlich zu seinen Taten. When he heard him say that he's very Danic. He's not similar to his father. Der Yid hat wie gewollt etwas zugeben. The Jewish person but wanted to add something. Dein Mama ist Tage gewesen a Weile Jidene, aber wie kommt sie zu dein Taten? Dein Tate ist gewesen mein Rebbe. Your mother was really a lovely Jewish woman, but how does she come to your father? Your father was my rabbi.
Okay, thank you, Golda. Thank you. Michael, would you like to continue?
Excuse me.
Yes, yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I have a doubt. Why a voile idene cannot come to a rabbi? What is the question?
No.
In the last sentence.
He says that
Maybe she had no yichus.
Dein Mame ist Tage gewesen a voile idene. Over wie kommen sie zu dein Taten?
No,
Dein Tate ist...
Yeah,
To your
there
father.
is no comparison
When it-
with there is no comparison with with the father. That's what it means.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, there
When
is
it-
no comparison. She was okay, but he was my rabbi. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe-
Cookie, you want?
Maybe she
Cookie?
had no yichus. She had no yichus.
No, it doesn't mean like this. It doesn't mean with the yiches. What it
Could be a
means is
lower- he could be a
that she,
Kohen.
no yiches. She was good. She was okay, but there was no comparison with him.
Oh, well, maybe he was very bright and she wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, Michael, go on.
Okay. Was heißt euer Rabbi? Hat Chaime sich gehiddisht? What do you mean her or your rabbi? Jaime proposed or asked. Avada mein Rebbe hat der jedem geantwortet. Hat mich aber nicht gelernt in a Cheder, nor in a Stall. Und hat mich nicht gelernt reingucken in Chumaschel, nor a Pferd in die Zehn. So of course my rabbi.
Just a moment, Michael. Gechidisht hier is to marvel.
Oh, okay. So Jaime had marveled. Okay. Of course, my rabbi, the Jew answered him. However, he did not teach me in Cheder. He taught me at a table, and
No, a stable.
Oh, a stable. Oh, it's cut off on the side.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about
Okay.
that.
He taught me at a table in a stable, and he didn't teach me to look at it, or he didn't teach me by looking in a chumash. Actually, he taught me to look a horse look at the horse's teeth, or look at a horse at his teeth. Hast verstanden? So do you understand? Ja. Hat Jaime gestammelt. Hat doch gehandelt mit Behemoth und mit Pferd. Oh, yeah. Jaime, what is gestammelt?
Stammered.
Stammered.
Stammered or stuttered.
Okay. He had he dealt with animals and horses.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Alex, would you continue? I saw that you joined us.
Yes, yeah, I was a little late. I got carried away with
No
some
problem.
track of time. Sorry about that. Okay, sehe ich schon, wie du der Monst sich. Now I see that you remember. Willst du aber wissen, wie ich zu deinen Taten und für was ich halt azoi von ihm. But if you want to know how I met your father and why I consider him, well, it doesn't say so, but
I hold him
how
so
I
hard.
consider him my rabbi, Megs to Herren. You may want to hear this. Ich bin gekommen von Dorf in Stettel Rhein. I came from the village to the Stettel. Kailechiker Yatom.
Orphaned of both parents, see, on the side.
Orphan, a total orphan. Nicht kein Tate und nicht kein Mame. No father and no mother. Bin ich geworden als Schmeißer bei Berl Jossels. There, my text here is a little erased. I don't know what it says. There, what? Oh, there, Balagoli. Okay. I became a whip person for Berl Yossel, the Balagoli, the cart owner, the wagon owner. Treft mich azoi einmal dein Tate auf den Weg. So your father meets me like so on the road. Wir fahren beide auf zwei Foren. We're traveling on the two wagons. Sag zu mir dein Tate. Says to me your father. Mechel, los op dem Zeimel. Mechel, let go of the reins. Soll das Pferd sich gehen Pavolia. Pavolia, something like that.
Slowly.
Okay,
It's
Mechel,
Polish for slowly.
okay, Mechel, let's go of the reins so that the horse might go slowly. Und lomer a bissel reden. And let us talk a little. Ich das für mir a größer Yiddish. That for me was a great surprise, great wonder. As dein Tate soll zu mir azoi idle reden und ich entfer. That your father would speak to me so politely and I answer.
Go on another 2 sentences.
Okay. Justin covered Reb Velvel. With great honor, Rabbi Vilvel.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Alex. Ellen,
Okay.
Ellen, can you read, please?
May I point out a few things first?
Yes, Rafael.
Yeah, firstly, notice the difference in address. The fellow is speaking to him in the informal as one speaks to a younger person. And the person who found him speaks to him in the formal, the way one addresses an older or a respected person. And that was a surprise to him that he would be immediately addressed in the informal, as if, well, the guy knew him when he was a kid and continues to use the informal. And let's see, there was one other thing I wanted to say. Well, I forgot, so that's it.
What do you mean by
very
what do you mean by the informal? Using what word? Do?
Doing
Thank you. It's
Wait, when's
this
your?
Yiddish and in a few other languages, not in English anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Is informal, or how you speak to an animal or to a
I
child.
know. No, I mean, what words would you gave you
Okay.
that hint?
Du, dir, dein are the
Right,
informal.
right.
Ihr,
Okay.
Eier is the formal. Except in the
Okay.
Warsaw when it's etz and enk.
Okay, thanks.
in
Thank
English.
you, Rafael. Rafael, when you want to add anything, just say it because I cannot see your end this time, okay?
Hi, I just wanted to say something. I once spoke to my Vetter and I said, Eich to him. Hat gesagt, no, zu mir darfst nicht sagen, Eich darf sagen du. I remember my uncle that I loved very much. It was like over polite. He was too familiar with us and he wanted us to say do, not I.
Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, Ellen, go on, please.
Okay, I'll try.
Where are we?
Oipt on.
Oops.
Dein Tate Azoi.
Is dein Tata over there?
Yes, Oipt on dein Tate.
As dein Tata sollte mir.
No, Ellen, two sentences below. Now, yes.
Habt. Oh, habt in dein Tata.
No.
Nope.
No.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Okay, Ellen, you do it your way and we will correct you, okay? Don't worry. Start again.
Häupt an dein Tata azoi in no?
Yes, Oipt on dein Tate azoi und azoi. So your father starts
so begins
like this.
I think like this.
Yeah.
Michael that's his name, right?
Yes.
Michael hat wird sein
was
mit sein Soft, yeah?
Yes.
Michael, was wird sein dein Soft? Michael, what will become of you?
Exactly.
Welchen
Wie lang?
Oh, wie lang wirst du sein Schmeißer? For how long are you going to be a Schmeißer?
It's a coachman. Yeah.
Oh, okay. A driver. Zeit sie zu werden Ballerboss for sich. It's time that you became your own boss.
Good.
Yeah. And for ich ihm. So I answer him. Goldene. Oh, goldene Werter. Special word, golden words.
Yes.
Reb Velvel. Aber in finger.
On finger.
Say it again.
On finger.
On finger kann man nicht machen. Aber ein Finger kann man nicht machen, kein Feig und kein Kulak. Oh, I think I'm getting lost here. Avider nicht.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you translate this one?
Without a finger. Without a finger.
You can't do this.
You cannot make a fight. Exactly.
10 minutes.
This. That's a fight.
We say we can.
A bird. You can't catch a bird.
No.
No,
it's a gesture.
It's a gesture.
It's a gesture where you put your thumb in between. And my father used to say, "A five mit Essig."
Yeah.
A five.
Without it's not nice. It's like a curse too. It's not a very nice thing.
No.
It's an insult. It's like
that's right.
It's like FU in English.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's what it looks like. It also looks like that. That's the look of it with something sticking out of a hole. Think about it.
Yes.
Really?
Okay.
Can
mama
someone say that sentence clearly?
Yes.
Final.
Okay.
Read
Okay.
that.
Let's start. Goldene Wörter, Reb Welwel. Golden words, Reb Welwel. Aber on finger can man nicht machen kann Feig. Without a finger, you cannot make a Feig, which is this. Und kein Kulak avada nicht. And you cannot become a prosperous man. And
For
of
sure.
course, and for
Yep.
sure you cannot become a prosperous man. Any
Kulak.
idea how this curse came to be?
Kulik
Someone
is
knows?
I just wanted to say, my mother used to say, in hinten können wir machen a feig, but I never knew what a feig meant.
Does anyone knows from where it comes?
No.
Yeah, so I was just looking, I'll put a link in the chat, but what I'm reading is in Portuguese because when I lived in Brazil, if anybody's been to Brazil, you'll see that you can buy necklaces and other things with the top of the hand like that, and that's a good luck symbol. But I see in Wikipedia that it has different different meanings in different places. But it says the gesture goes way back. It's mentioned by Dante in the in his Divine Comedy as a gesture of blasphemy toward God. And it mentions there are in Russia, Turkey, there are different meanings. In Portuguese, it's a figa.
A figure, okay.
Yeah.
Let me add something here.
Okay.
The word kulik might be a pun because the word kulik means a fist. And so he might just be saying, you can't start by making a fig and you actually can't make a fist. But then he might be making a pun with the word kulak. So when he says fist, he also means a rich person.
Or maybe someone who fights. You know, who brought. No.
I think it's simple. I think it's simpler than that. I think the intention here is he's telling him that he's saying beautiful words. You should be your own boss. You should own your own wagon. Right. He says, but without a finger, you can't make a fist. So he doesn't have. He doesn't have what it takes. You know, he doesn't have the yichus or whatever it is. You know, to do what he's saying he needs to do. So that's his.
He's not using it as an insult.
No, he's saying that you can't make a fist if you're missing a finger. It's basically it. Better. And you can't make a fortune if you don't have a fortune to start with.
Okay, well, we learned something today. Okay, Ellen, thank you. Susan, go on.
So lacht sich dein Tate und sagt. So father bursts out laughing and says, Avada is un finger sehr bitter. It's very hard to be without your fingers. Oh, wie ich sehe, hast du Finger und noch dazu. But as I see that you not only have a finger, but you have more than that. You have long fingers. Du wirst deine Verdiensten nicht zukommen zu ein eigen Pferd. You will with your earnings not be able to get your own horse. Wollt sich beide azoi weggelost by Nacht. We should both weggelost. We should both get together at night und weiter verstehst du schon allein. And then we should get together at night and then you figure out by yourself what we have to do. Ich mamisch greit rauf zu fallen auf dein Taten und ihm kuschen für selige Werte. I was ready to fall on your father and kiss him for those words. Erklärt doch wegen mir, wie Tate und ich schrei euch. He explains to me like a father would, and a father would do so, and I yell out, mit euch Revelvu bin ich bereit zu gehen auf viele auf der Tlie. With you, Revelvu, I will be glad even to go to the gallows. Entfert mir mit dem Loschen, and he answers me with these words. Auf der Tlie kannst du dir allein gehen. You can go by yourself to the gallows. Und nimm mich nicht zu for a Schutif, and don't take me along as a partner to the gallows. Du wirst aber mit mir jetzt gehen, euch trinken a Gläsel. You and I get together and have a toast. To Mazel, to luck, to your Mazel. Mir sind reingegangen in Benjamin's Schenk. We went together in Benjamin, whoever that is, Benjamin, in
Tavern.
Benjamin.
Schenk. Schenk is a tavern.
Tavern.
It's also
I said an inn, and it can be an inn or a tavern. Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Benjamin's Schenk in Benjamin's tavern, und gemacht dem Emerson L'chaim, and we did a real L'chaim together. Und sich dabei abgeschmust, and we talked to one another auf Nacht. We talked well into the night. By Nacht, mir losen sich heraus, and at nighttime, we then leave the place. A finstere Nacht, a dark night. Aber der Tate kennt dem Weg auf außenwenig, but the father knows the way by heart.
Okay, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Rachel, will you go on?
Hat euren und hört mit sie auf einmal divide. He has ears, and with the ears he hears the distance of a mile. Ich erschreck sich jedes Mal, wenn a Fegele mit a Fischche, wenn a Blättel auf a Bäum geht sich herir, aber dein Tate geht sich ruhig und still. He says, the guy, that each time when a bird makes a chirp, makes a sound, and even when a leaf on the tree moves, I already it bothers me, but your father is walking along calm and he's controlled, he's calm. Ruhig und still is synonyms. As ich schäme mich for mein Pachad, I am ashamed because of my fear that I feel. Ot kommen mir zu applaud. Here we are coming to a fence. Mir drappen sich beide arriber. Mir stehen schon vor der Stall. We are climbing together, and we are standing already in front of the stable. Der Tate nimmt darauf das Stück Eisen, mit welchem die Tür ist verlegt, und wir sehen schon inwendig. your father is okay. The father. Okay, I lost the place. The father, he takes off the piece of metal with which the door was locked, and we are already inside the stable. Der Tate leicht mit sein Lämpel, der Tate tut leicht mit sein Lämpel, 3 Pferd stehen sich und drimmeln. The father he puts on light with his lamp, and 3 horses are standing there, and they are sleeping. Der Tate geht zu einem, geht ihm ein Glätt über dem Hals, und ich sehe bald, wie das Pferd bett sich mamisch, als soll es nehmen. Bis wohl schon lang gewartet auf dem. So the father goes to one of them, he caresses him over his neck, and I see right away how the horse simply is begging that the father should take him, as if he was already looking forward to that to happen. Ota Zoe, wie du hörst, hat mir geholfen, wären allein, aber lebos war sich. This is how, as you are hearing, he helped me become a self-employed person, my own boss.
Okay. Okay, thank
Should I
you.
continue?
No, thank you. Anyone has comments until now? No. Okay. Rafael, would you continue?
Good. Chaim ist gesessen und ausgehört das, was der Jid hat erzählt. Chaim sat and listened to what the fellow was saying, was describing. Und im Ganzen nicht gewusst, von was sonst zu haben mit dem, das Gespräch. And completely had no idea how to begin a conversation with him. Hat nach Eder, hat gesehen dem Jid getracht. Before he had saw the fellow, he had thought, as ob jener wird losen fallen a Bord wegen sein Tatens ganvenen Pferd, that if the other fellow is going to drop a word about his father's stealing horses, wird ihm gleich opentferen, he would immediately answer him, as das ist gewinn nach a bilbel, that was all a false accusation. Was es haben auf ihm ausgetracht die Sonnen, that his enemies must have thought up. Aber jetzt, but now, nach der Meise, was der Jid hat das so pratemdick erzählt. But now, after this story, which the fellow so detailed described, es scheint an Umsinn, sich zu benutzen mit dem. It would be senseless to use that excuse. Mela, well then, dem Taten wird scheint nicht kennen verteidigen. He won't be able to defend his father. Soll Chutz proven, haben die eigene Marocha. He should at least try to lift up his own situation.
Okay, thank you, Rafael. Thank you. Judy, you think you want to read, Judy?
Okay, I'll try.
Oh,
Wait.
no problem.
Somebody else? Okay. Ja, hat gesagt mit Badoyer. Yes, he said with sadness. Ich hab von Taten keinmal nicht gehabt kein Naches from my father, I never had any kind of happiness or
Naches is
goodness.
naches.
Naches,
Satisfaction,
yeah.
maybe.
Satisfaction.
How would you translate naches?
Pride.
Yeah, very hard.
Pride and joy.
Joy. Okay,
But
joy.
usually you have nachas from the kinder, and this is kind of
Yeah.
reversed.
Yes.
Then you get nachas from the Einickel. From the Kinder,
Yeah.
you get Saurus.
Can I tell a Houston Vinkl Nachas story?
Yes, of course you can, Susan.
Okay, Judy Weedman, who many of you know, was in the Vinkl for many years. Back in the time when people sent telegrams and they would call you and read you the telegram, her daughter became bat mitzvah, and they called her and they said, the telegram says, we wish you a lot of nachos. That's not. Das ist nachas.
Nachos is euch gut.
Okay, Judy, go on.
Was heißt, du hast nicht gehabt von Taten kein Naches? I guess was heißt is like, are you kidding, or what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
what do you mean? You didn't have any kind of joy from your father? For was? I can't.
Zoins.
For was zoins. I don't know what that means.
Why so?
Why so?
Why so? Jaime is geworden ruhig, ruhig und geschammelt. He became red and was stammering.
Yes.
Yeah.
He blushed.
Yeah. No, it's stammering.
Stammering.
Yeah.
Nu zu lieb die Fair. Ihr meint als Canadian. Okay. Is that the son talking?
Yes, the son is talking. Yes.
No, he loved the because of the horse.
Yes.
You mean the stealing, I think.
Yeah. Yes, because of the stealing. Okay, Judy, thank you. Thank you very much. Rochelle, go on.
Yeah. Der Yid hat him übergerissen. So the Jew, the fellow, interrupted him. Wusste dein Tate is epis even sichem?
Stam.
Oh, stam. Stam azoy afer ganef. What do you think? Your father was just an ordinary horse thief? Fact. You all know what that means. Er hat noch lieb gehabt fer vidos.
Highest.
I don't know that word.
Highest.
Oh, vidos highest. Just love.
Do you want to go to the bathroom first?
And we can hear you.
Okay. He just loved horses like animals.
No.
Like life itself.
Vidos. Okay, what's that word again? Chiyut?
Highest.
But
Life
Maurice,
itself.
it's also animals. In Hebrew, it's animals.
Chayot.
But in this instance, I think that Maurice is correct. It's like life itself.
It's both of them because they are animals, but it's also like life itself. Yeah.
Okay. hat gesehen, ein schön Pferd, hat sich von ihm gekannt to scheiden. When he saw a beautiful horse, he couldn't separate himself from him. Hat man es ihm nicht gewollt verkaufen, and they didn't want to sell it to him. Oder hat nicht gehabt kein Geld es zu kaufen, or he didn't have any money to buy it. Hat es sich allein genommen. So he took it for himself. Ihm hat sich gedacht, als besser wie bei ihm wird der Pferd in Ehrgeiz nicht sein. He thought that the horse would never be better off than with him. Und wie pflegt sich annehmen für Jeden. Pflegt sich annehmen für Jeden. I don't understand that. Und wie and he used to.
In the way that he, okay, someone who was talking.
That he behaved like a Jew?
No.
No, that he would stand up for
Stick
Jews.
up for.
Yeah.
Say it again, please.
And how
He would stick up
stand
for.
up. He would defend.
Annehmen, okay, stick up for. Annehmen für Ayid. Haben einmal die Goyim auf Jerid sich ungeschichelt und gewollt separieren die Hand auf jeden hat einer allein sich an Ete gegeben mit drei. So once at a fair, a guy, I don't know what he did. What did the guy do?
No, it's going. It's plural. That once during a fair, some goyim got drunk and wanted to start.
Okay.
And wanted to start moving their hands on Jews. He by himself.
Sort of a solution.
He by himself dealt with three of them.
Three of them, okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rochelle.
Mina, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
Can someone translate that sentence before the last one? Und wie pflegt sich annehmen für Jeden?
The way that he used to stand up for Jews.
Thank you.
The way he would defend the Jews.
Yes.
But is that implying that he was not going to steal from Jews?
No,
I don't think so.
No, it means that he would stick up for them, and how he would stick up for Jews.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's continue. Hi, Amen. I think we are reaching the end. Maurice, would you like to read a bit?
Sure. Chaimen is geworden a bissel prikre, was der dosike Jid darf jetzt verteidigen sein Taten und noch dazu vor dem eigenen Sohn. And so Jaime was a little bit embarrassed that this guy had to defend his father and in front of his own son. Mit amol hat arum gehabt a Bänkschaft noch ihm. Suddenly he missed him.
No, he had
hat doch im schon Juren nicht gesehen, but he hadn't seen him for years. Und der Jid hat ihn gesehen, but this guy had seen him. Mit ihm gerät, he had talked to him, so viel Juren nachdem wie hat sich mit ihm gescheiden. He had talked to his father many years after he had separated from him after he had left for Argentina. He wanted to know, was mehr Protem wegen sein Leben. He wanted to find out as much as he could, as many details as he could about his life, because he had gone to Argentina. Dennoch hat euch gewollt wissen, and he also wanted to know, wenn der Jid hat gesehen den Taten zum letzten Mal. And he also wanted to know, when was the last time that this guy had seen his father? Der Yid hat ihm geantwortet. And so the guy told him, he answered him, Ich hab ihn gesehen zum letzten Mal. I saw him the last time, when die Milchome is ausgebrochen, when war broke out. Ich bin entlaufen weit kein Russland. I fled far into Russia. Ungespart až bei der Grenzen von Achashveros Medina. I went as far as the land of Achashverosh. I guess he means Iran, probably. Und ist geblieben in Stetl. Und ist geblieben in Stetl. And he stayed in the Stetl. Wenn die Milchome hat sich geendigt, when the war ended, habe ich bei mir getracht. So I thought to myself, als wohin ich soll später nicht verworfen werden, no matter where I end up, muss ich noch früher guck tun auf den Städtel. I first have to take one more look at the little town und sich damit gesegnen, and to say goodbye to it, to his hometown.
Who's talking? Who's talking, Maurice? Who's talking?
The guy who
Vinkl.
No.
Vinkl, right? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Glaub mir, believe me, es ist nicht gewesen auf was zu gucken. Believe me, there was nothing to look at und mit wem sich zu gesegnen, or nobody to say goodbye to, right? Because nobody was left. Dafke wegen dein Taten hab ich ja aufgenommen a Gries. But I did, a Gries is a greeting. I do have I mean, he doesn't mean it literally, but news about your father. A poya, a farmer, a peasant, hat mir erzählt. He told me, as Beis man hat a Haus geführt alle Jiden, when they had driven all the Jews von Stetl auf den Beis Oilem, when they drove them all out of the town to the cemetery, und die Goyim haben sie dort gehaget, and the non-Jews were killing them there, hat dein Tate a Haus gehabt, your father grabbed by einem von die hand, he grabbed out of the hands of one of them das Stück Eisen, the bar of iron, und ihm der langt über den Kopf, and he smashed him with it in his head, und auf den Ort weggelegt, and he killed him on the spot. Ja, Azar is gewesen. Yes, that's what the kind of guy he was, dein Tate, your father.
Thank you, Maurice. We will let Alex, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And just a moment, Rachel, I saw that you want to ask something. Can it wait to the end, or you want to do it now?
No, it can wait. It's not all that important. Yeah, yeah, it can wait.
Okay, so let's, Alex, you know, his father wrote it, so let's give him the COVID.
Thank you for the honor. Appreciate it. Der Yid is anschwiegen geworden. The Jew became silent. Jaime hat nicht gewagt zu fragen ihm etwas mehr. Jaime didn't dare ask him anymore. Auf dem, was hat gehört, hat sich gar nicht gericht. He hadn't expected anything he heard. Of what he heard, he didn't expect any of it. Der Jid hat etwas als übergedreht. The Jew had turned everything upside down. Where am I? Okay. Bald aber hat der Jid genommen wieder reden und jetzt ist gar an anderen Ton. But soon the Jew took to talking again, and now with a different tone. Und du, was machst du? And you, what do you do? Hast kein Einhörer, anish shehediken boy. You have not good. How do you pronounce it?
Nishkushendik.
Deacon. Okay. You have Nakon said Bli Ein Hara without the evil eye. You know, it's maybe you say knock on wood or something. Some stomach. Kein anderen all hast du doch nicht mistama wie zu schleppen den Bauch. Probably don't have any other job than dragging your stomach around. Kinder hast du? You have children? Ja, hat Jaime geantwortet und zugegeben mit Stolz. Der ältere Sohn is a doctor. Yes, responded Jaime and proudly added, the older son is a doctor. You want me to continue or?
Another sentence, yeah, no. Yeah.
Oh, wow, a doctor. Bald wird schon nicht sein, wer sie soll die Schicht verrichten. There is a doctor for Menschen. Oh, wow, a doctor. Soon there won't be anyone left to repair shoes. He is the doctor of people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Beverly, maybe you will finish for us.
Wait, just show me. Nu verwenden, ja. Nu verwenden hat Jaime gefragt und sich gefühlt verletzt. So nu, for who else? Chaim asked, and he didn't feel insulted. Wolter gewen, Lamashal, a doctor for fair, oh, if he was perhaps, for instance, a doctor for horses, Wolter Hutch Epis gewen, geirschend von dem Zayden. Oh, I see, yeah. The Yerisha. If he was a doctor for horses, so he would have the legacy of his father, of his grandfather.
Yes.
Azai, poi, so well, garnish, so nothing. Nicht mehr Velvel, no more Velvel. Ois, over or gone.
Gone.
Undo, and you, was tust du, what do you do? Alle hat arum gehabt. Mr. Gas, what's all? Everyone grabbed onto a craziness?
Everyone around here. Everyone here.
Oh, everyone here has, okay. Covered, uncovered, honor and honor. Geld haben sie, Voje felt say, they have money, so what do they need? They noch more, they need more, they have money, what else do they need? Bist du nicht ergets euch a president? Maybe you're somewhere a president? So should we stop?
No,
go ahead.
Finish.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Jaime hat geantwortet mit a verstickt call. Jaime answered with a, I don't know, heavy voice.
Choked.
Choking voice. Good. Name, no. Nish, not me. Khalila. I don't know how you say Khalila. Maybe.
God
God
forbid.
forbid.
God forbid.
God
Oh, God
forbid.
forbid. Und der Mit hat sich verrendigt die Begegnisch. And with that ended the
meeting.
Gathering.
The meeting.
The what?
And the meeting.
The meeting. Is that the end?
And that's the end. With this, we finish the story.
And that's the end of it.
And that's how,
encounter.
yeah, the encounter, the meeting. Yes,
Is
you're right,
better.
Anita. Yeah.
The encounter, right.
Yeah. So,
Beautiful story.
Myra, put us on back, all of us, yeah. And I know that it's over 12 o'clock, but if you want to discuss it, I just want to say that in a couple of days, I will send a new story and it will be Vinkl time. Okay, but in the meanwhile, Rachel, you wanted to say something?
Oh, we are already past that. There was a word, it's a Hebrew word, Mina, that I did not know why you translated it the way you did, if I may say so.
Yeah, okay.
Which one? Okay. The word ma'aracha. Ma'aracha is a battle. Marachot Israel.
Yeah,
so if you translate it a situation, I mean, it doesn't make sense. I don't know, maybe you got it from a dictionary, but they don't know Hebrew.
I got it from the dictionary because, you know, with the Hebrew, for us it's self-evident, but for others, you know.
Okay. So the word campaign, you gave another word, campaign, okay. But ma'aracha, need I tell you what ma'aracha is in Hebrew?
No, but you know,
it's
maybe...
a battle. Ma'aracha is a milchome. Let him try his own battle. Let him try his own war. You know, I don't need to defend him. Let him try. That's the meaning. Yeah, it was bothering me all the time.
No. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone wants to add anything? Discuss the story. Say anything? Yeah, Louisa.
Yeah, we're an
Just a moment, Louisa. I think I have to get down for a moment. So Beverly, can you monitor? I think she went. Barbara, can you monitor people?
I will try. You know, I don't see everybody. That's the thing. So
you
I can help. I'll keep an eye out.
Michael's there. He will.
Okay, so Louisa, please.
Yeah, what an extraordinary story.
Yeah.
And how it contrasts the values of the old world with the values of that new society and of people who did not have all the problems that the Jews had in the shtetl just to survive. And I think that it's an extraordinary story, and I thank you for choosing it. And I personally would like to read more of this writer. I think it is amazing, the contrast of values. It's like, you know, it's as if you say, listen, I knew you when you were young, and who are you now with all these airs that you put on yourself? Instead of going back to the basics, look where you come from, and aren't you happy with what you have? Amazing.
Rachel.
Rachel talked, Barbara.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, just a couple of things. One is, I thought the ending of the story reminded me of Avram Reisen because he always has somewhat of an unexpected twist at the end of his stories. And I thought it was interesting in my mind that the Argentinian, the son, was very quick to say, "Oh no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't run for president. I mean, I wouldn't go. I mean, he essentially was ashamed to really talk about what he was pursuing, and then again, the second thing is, well, who really has the most character, or who really has the the least character in terms of the situations here. So I thought that was very interesting. It raised those points in my mind. Thank you.
If I may add something, if you remember the way that he's talking about his son, he himself was ashamed of his father. And the son who became a doctor is ashamed of him. And he says that he is allowed and he is not, educated. So it continues,
Yes.
It continues. It's a motif that continues in the story.
Right.
Anyone else?
Just say a very good observation of humanity throughout the whole thing. How people, the things we do to cover things up or to, the way our foibles. Very, very well observed and described.
So, Luisa.
Yeah, I think that, I can relate probably because my parents were Holocaust survivors, and if I put myself in their shoes, which I have done all my life, it is very difficult to come from that world into, from that Jewish world of Europe, and having gone through what they went through, everybody, including, of course, what's happening in this story, where the shtetl is wiped out and they have to run away. It's very difficult. It's this to then relate to the people, for example, in Argentina, who have no idea what the Jews have gone through, or Argentina or any place in the world, meaning people who have gone through a lot of trauma like the Jews had. And then it's just so difficult to relate to a society that basically has never had any big problem, and all they're thinking about is climbing and climbing and climbing.
Okay, thank you, Luisa. Okay, guys, Alex, I hope that you will continue to join us, even if it's stories by some other people.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex.
And we will, from time to time, I will go back to the stories. There are, a lot, but next time it will be Gimple time. I will send you the original in Yiddish, and then the translation of Sol Bello. So we can work,
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so see you all next time.
Can I advertise something real quick?
Of course.
In the chat, I put a link. The Arbiter Ring is starting summer classes, which are mainly just for the month of July. And I signed up for one, and I was just informed not enough people signed up. So I'm trying to get people who are
Which
interested.
class is it? Which class is it?
It's on Sundays. It's at 9:30 Houston time, AM, Sunday mornings. Each weekend, each Sunday in July. It's taught by Robert Moses Shapiro. It's on Isaac Bashevis Singer and Polish Jewry, and it's specifically reading Mein Tatten's based in Stub. So it should be a good class, but they need a couple more people to sign up. So look at it. There are also lots of other good classes. It's a wonderful place to learn.
So
where did you put the link?
It's in the chat at the top of the last message.
Yeah, okay. I see it here, yeah. Circle.org 2022 Yiddish.
Let me put it separately again. There you go.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Got it.
And,
Got it.
And in line with this, we are starting Bashevis Singer next week. So
perfect.
That's okay.
Thank you, Mina.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mina.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
you,
everyone,
everybody.
Myrev, that made this one possible.
Thank you all.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
story.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.